up, shooters? My name is Logan, aka Spiderhands, and welcome to SP Reviews, where today we're checking out a track by an artist named Trill Cut titled Goin for the Kill. And now, if we switch over to here, this was a track from 2015, so it's a little while ago, but that's okay. We're gonna hear what we think. I love that guitar line with that kind of synth there, that kind of organ thing going on, and some panning going on with their headphones.
This dedicated to all the women that hate me and all the bitches that made me this way. Excuse a nigga for bitches getting the cake. No matrimony, I'm committed to my safe in the case. 45 on the way.
So smooth. So smooth.
Take a pain away when I spray. She go bananas when I pull up in that orange peel. Can't wait till I put this limb in a reel. Ain't hit her with that calm down, babe, you need to chill. I can't see the road. Keep hitting the wheel. I could never fall in love.
Probably one of the best well-produced tracks I've listened to in a while. Like, it's very rare that you get a track in your headphones that's like, sounds like everything is placed sort of flawlessly. Like, and I say that with an all genuine and no hyperbole. It's just everything sounds so well balanced. The kicks are nice and punchy. The sub bass isn't overpowering at all. The guitars are put one on the stereo field. And the vocals, you know, they've done stuff like put a filter on the vocals so they don't interfere with any of the lower elements. It's these small things which can really make an experience like this memorable.
I trust none for real. Girl, it's nothing you could do. It's something they did. Now I'm going for the kill. Won't stop till these bitches feel me. And you looking like prey, ready for the killing. On the prowl right now. And once I hit it, girl, you gon' see me different. Trust me, in the game of love, I lost too much. So I ain't playing no more. Scrolling through my phone, trying to figure out who I'm gon' call.
It's got an old school hip hop kind of vibe, doesn't it? Come on. Alright. I'm assuming this is the hook, right? And then verse 2. I won't make it a low fee, but worth the time to come see. Girl, I can tell you a freak underneath. All of those clothes, all the way to your biggest seats in your body. It feels so unique. Well, not quite. No punches called.
Sunshine, go model. She ain't stunned none of that shit. That's why I like it. This type of chick you should wife up. Change your whole life up. Propose on cipher. Trill one night on. Change their whole life up. Ever. Knowing that she never ever find better. Y'all pray for it. In the game of love, I lost too much. So I ain't playing no more. Scrolling through my phone. Trying to figure out who I'm gon' call on. But she hit me up first and told me, come on, come on. Going in. That's like a really smooth transition into the hook, eh? If you actually sit there and you listen intently to what he's doing, he has got a nice sort of way of linking between like kind of the bridge, the verses and the choruses, not really nicely. It's for the kill. Now I'm going in for the kill. Come on, come on. Now I'm going in for the kill. Phone?
Hello? Hey, what's up, man? You say you want me to come home right now? I mean, you got to give me about 35 or 45 minutes. 45 minutes? I mean, I might be cutting it close.
Yeah. Now I'm going for the kill. Cover set this raincoat. Long stroke shot it when I rock the boat. Bet she won't stay afloat.
That was a really clever way of changing it up. Having that kind of phone call. I mean, I've listened to Trill Cut stuff in the past, and he has this way of putting something into the song which is very different than like a typical instrumental break or like an a cappella bit or something like that. He includes Foley and sort of different samples and stuff like that, and it is a really unique way of shaping it up, you know?
When a nigga go ghost, that I know. Yeah, a nigga so wrong. When a kid is dick, babe, I don't mean your harm. Just let you know, cause I know what this could cause. Real deep scars, you know the type to tear apart. Your family wishes, I'm just telling you before we start. It's love making, skip the conversation, started ready. Train to go, planets game of love, I lost too much. So I ain't playing no
Yeah,
more.
man.
Scrolling through my phone, trying to figure out who I'm gon' call on. But she hit me up first and told me come home, come home. Going in for the kill.
Love is rough, man. Love is rough.
Come home.
You gotta be careful who you hook up with, dude.
Hey baby, I'm sorry you're on the other end of this pistol right now. Sorry, cause once I hit you with it, you're done. And I know that, I know. It feel guilty for that. I do, I really do. So for you, I'm trying to make this pain short-lived. You know.
Oh, Trill Cut.
Expedite it a little quickly, speed it up. You know what I'm saying? Say it like this. I'm gone. But you gotta know. You got it.
Damn, that was really intriguing. It's like you don't just get an experience with I had a really big pause in the middle of this song, and it's because I needed to think about this one a little bit. It just, for some reason, occasionally I'll listen to music and I'll just need to have a moment just to sort of collect my thoughts on it. And so you'll have seen a kind of weird edit maybe in the middle of this one around the 2-minute mark. We're about the 3-minute mark. I think the theme of this track was very strong. It did carry through like the 5 minutes very well. It's kind of like a supporting role to the vocalist. I liked the drums, I liked the guitar line, and I liked the sort of the kind of patty kind of synth going on there, the polyphonic stuff. And the sub bass as well was really dope. Again, a very old school kind of West Coast kind of vibe to it. There's nothing that I can really sort of criticize about it or say, oh, that was shit, that was crap, because it's a really solid effort. I don't know what to say with tracks like this because they're so well produced and so well written that it kind of feels a bit like anything I say is kind of redundant apart from good job. You know what I mean? The idea, from what I understand of this song, is that it's all about like having like, people get hurt with love, it's a bit screwed up, it's tough being in relationships with people, and sometimes you don't want anything more than just a hookup, you know what I mean? But then like people start wanting to sort of have more and more and more in that, and you're like, oh, come on, man, it's not like that, and people just get upset, and it just gets tricky, and you start, because of that, just kind of reinforces the whole you trying to sort of shelter yourself, and then you kind of end up doing more of the thing where you don't want that relationship because it enforces via confirmation bias that things are just going to be bad if you go any deeper than that. It's a tricky situation that Trill Cut's managed to talk about in a space of 5 minutes with the same sort of theme being repeated for 5 minutes, and it still is really interesting, and I think that's a testament to the skill and talent on display by this artist in general. It's really cool. It's really cool to listen to someone roll like this. It's inspiring. It's inspiring to someone like me who often I feel the need to overcomplicate my own musical productions. And actually this kind of stuff, having done all these reviews, is kind of teaching me to sort of be more minimalist with my approach, because you don't need to overdo it. I mean, Trill Cut, through his performance here, he had a few verses, he did his hooks and bridges, he also inserted some sort of sample parts, and by no means was that lacking, because it was all very effective. It told his story the way it needed to be told, and he bounced. And it was 5 minutes that flew by like it was 5 seconds. It was just a really stellar, stunning performance, and to be told, I'm a bit envious of someone like Trill Cut picking stuff up like this so easily. As someone who's been studying music for 15 years myself, I tend to overcomplicate it. And it's never occurred to me to approach music in a way that Trill Cut has, and that's fantastic. Honestly, it's something I'll probably be influenced as a musician by what Trill Cut does. It's really cool. I think that's the bonus of listening to people and having an open mind, is that you learn stuff from them, which makes you a better musician. And then the stuff that you do might even inspire someone else. So thank you very much for listening with me along to Trill Cut's Going for the Kill. Hopefully you enjoyed this review. I enjoyed listening to it. Please check out more Trill Cut stuff. He's released some more recent stuff as well via Spotify, so you'll find that there. Stay cool, stay safe, have a great day. Please remember to support your local musicians and artists at this point in time because of all the craziness going on, and I'll catch you in next review. Spider hands out.